Hello everybody! If you've been here before, then welcome back, and if you're new here, then nice to meet you. My name is Hannah and I make videos about bullet journaling, vintage inspired fashion and studying abroad, so be sure to subscribe to my channel if any of that sounds interesting to you. If you have been to my channel before, then you've probably heard me complain about a million times that I'm physically incapable of styling my hair, and I've decided that this month, June 2019, is the month where we change that. So I have been watching a lot of videos about vintage hairstyling and using foam rollers and pin curls and all that jazz, and today I'm going to try and put what I've learnt into practice and attempt to style my hair. Obviously this is a 2-day process. This is the evening and it won't be the finished look. I have all of my supplies. I have my foam rollers, I have my setting lotion, I have my hairbrushes, and I have my hair. Let's get started. Now my hair is a little bit tangled from surviving the day, so I'm just going to brush through it so that it's nice and smooth for getting started. So now that it's all smoothed and tamed, we are ready to get started with coating a piece of hair in setting lotion and wrapping it up on the foam roller. I'm scared. Setting lotion. That aeroplane riding she dared, her sweetheart began to think of a plan. I think it maybe needs a little bit more. That might have been a bit too much. Roller time. Well, they could be wet overhead, so he said, I will get an airship right away. I think that was too much hair. A neat one to hold about two. Then, smiling with joy, she said to her boy, you're the captain and I did it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that low down on my forehead, but there we go. A star for effort. First roll done. Now let's keep going. Take me up, up, up with you, dearie, away up to the sky. Sail around the moon for a quiet spoon, just to pass the you and I. Let us float, float, float through the clouds and just have a lot of fun. We'll go up, up, up as two. And then come down as one. Take me up along with you, me darling, do, and let us go away into a latitude about as near as anybody that has ever reached the sky. We can sail around the lunar planet, making love and hugging every time we scan it, with nobody in the aeroplane except the parson, you and I. We could float a little, flying boat a little, while we wrote a little, sent it note a little, subsequent to passing through the clouds and having lots of fun. We'll go up into the sweetest sky of blue and on ascending. Okay kids, Grandma Hannah is here and she has just finished her set. Some of them are a lot better than others, but since I'm going to be brushing them out into like a vintage brush out in the morning, I'm guessing it doesn't matter. That might be famous last words, but who knows. Just going to show you what the back looks like. Obviously I don't know if that's any good or not because I can't see it. But now I'm going to put a scarf over these so that I don't dislodge them too much in the night and go to bed. So I shall see you in the morning. Good morning, we are back and we're ready to take this from Grandma Hannah to Glamour Hannah. I spent all morning thinking of that. Some of them are a little bit floppy. They tried to make a break for it in the night, I suppose, but most of them have actually held up pretty well, so hopefully that bodes well for my curls. So it's time for the moment of truth. Let's take out these curlers. We will figure up as two, but on returning to old terra firma, we will be as one. It worked! it! We have a curl!
Now Molly goes up every day, while Barney, her sweetheart, must stay alone down below.
I don't know what I did here. Oh, I have no idea how I managed that.
Where messages go of wireless love to his dove far above, and then Molly replies, don't you see, just 3 letters C, Q and D. Their meaning is clear, it's come quickly dear. Then he answers, oh.
So I am super duper happy with these curls. They all came out really, really well. Not a single failed one that's still hopelessly straight. So now that I'm done with that, it is time to wield my paddle brush and try and turn this into a vintage brush out. In case this fails, I will insert a couple of pictures here so that you can see what I was going for. And now I'm going to stop stalling and I'm going to brush out my curls.
Take me up with you, dear.
We're looking a little bit crazy. I'm just going to keep brushing and hope that it resolves itself.
Way up to the sky, sail around the moon for a quiet boom.
So the bits at the bottom are fine in my opinion. These bits, however, that are just like bulking out around my face, I don't really like. So I think I'm gonna sort of do it half up, half down, just to sort of smooth those off on my face a little bit more.
And I let it float, float, float through the clouds and just have lots of fun.
It's not perfect. I look a little bit like a poodle. Maybe the issue is that it's so flat up top now. I'm going to take that out. Maybe I should just keep brushing. A lot of these tutorials said when you think you're done brushing, brush some more, so.
We'll go up, up, up as two and then come down as one.
That's looking a bit better, honestly. One thing that I don't think I like is the centre parting, so I might go and get a comb and make that a side parting. I'm back. And back to brushing.
Up along with you, me darling, do, and let us go away into a latitude about as near as anybody that has ever reached the sky. We can sail around the lunar planet, making love and hugging every time.
I am so much happier with this now. I feel like the parting's made all the difference to me. Obviously, this is far from perfect, but this is my first ever attempt. So if you have any feedback, anything that you can offer me in terms of assistance, then please do let me know in the comments, and I would really appreciate hearing from you. Yeah, it's far from perfect, but I think it's a good first attempt. So having finished my first ever attempt at a vintage brush out, all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and to see my progress with learning to style my hair, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a new video. Have a lovely day and goodbye.